Hello everyone, welcome to my The Real Housewives of Atlanta official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. One can never accuse the women of The Real Housewives of Atlanta of being bashful when it came to sharing the most intimate details of their life. On Sunday's show, though, Cynthia Bailey elevated the situation to a whole new level by bringing 5 friends to her plastic surgeon's visit to see her get her breasts examined. The most recent episode of the show gave viewers a lot to look at, not just women. There were multiple extremely exposing views of the former model's breasts with only her nipples blacked out. It was evident that some of the women desired more than just to be stared at, as Porsha Williams and Kandi Burruss approached them, squeezing and touching them. After caressing both of her breasts when they were fully exposed, Kandi later said of her 48-year-old acquaintance, "They're perky, full, they're pretty nice." After squeezing her friend's breasts while she was still wearing a top, Porsha flicked her nipples several times while they were nude, remarking afterwards, "They are cute. They resemble my babies in every way." The bizarre event was shared during an episode in which Porsha later hinted that their acquaintance was in the closet, and Phaedra Parks shockingly claimed that Kandi Burruss and her husband Todd Tucker had both been having sex with singer Shemia Morton. Porsha Williams, Phaedra Parks, Cherie Whitfield, Kenya Moore, and Kandi Burruss accompanied Cynthia to the doctor. Cynthia stated that she had her breast augmentation done approximately 10 years ago, when she turned 40. She stated that she wanted to have them checked out, as she revitalizes her life following her divorce from husband Peter. Dr. Andrew Jimerson inspected her implants while her friends watched. "I chose to give my kids a rebirth in the spirit of rejuvenation." She smiled and spread her arms to reveal her chest, adding, "These girls. I decided to invite my other girls so they could be as inspired to look as good as I do," she continued, grinning. Cynthia then boasted, "Nobody ever thinks I had a boob job until I tell them," as the women joined her in the surgeon Dr. Kerr's waiting area. After that, she turned to face Phaedra Parks, referring to her as "my #1 fan of my breasts," to which Phaedra grinned and said, "I love them titties. They appear nice. Let's see them. Let's see them." Surgeon Dr. Andrew Jimerson was obviously taken aback by the large number of women present during the session, which Cynthia referred to as a breast party. The next thing they did was ask him to predict which of the women had implants. Porsha was unaffected when he pointed to her, but Kenya Moore raised an eyebrow when he identified her and said, "Nope, typical." When it was eventually time for her to strip off, Kenya laughed and said, "Can we get some wine?" while Cynthia joked that she could get some music. The women applauded her when she eventually removed her top, leaving very little to the viewer's imagination and some remarking, "They're so cute. Titties, tits, tits." Kenya laughed later as she remembered. Upon receiving the all-clear from the doctor, stating that her implants didn't really require any maintenance, Cynthia was glad to have crossed something off her list. "In addition to purchasing a new house, I'm currently going through a divorce," she later remarked. "I think my breasts' comeback is going to have to wait a little longer." However, it wasn't the only private moment they had together in the episode. Porsha also took Shemia, his best friend, to eat yoni eggs, which their teacher had taught them were good for fertility, and it also enhances your sex life. The instructor, Norisa, instructed the women to insert this egg inside of you, just like you would a tampon, to which they chuckled as they did so behind a screen. They were told, "You literally lay an egg like a chicken to get it out." Porsha grinned later and said, "I'm trying to have my vaginal walls looking like Shemia's hamstrings, ready to pounce. The yoni egg will assist my vajayjay be tight and proper." Cherie Whitfield arrived late for her appointment and was shocked to see her pals performing a series of yoga-style poses in sexually suggestive poses. She even pretended to be upset that her friends were getting an egg put since it's that time. "I support maintaining a tight, powerful vajayjay. I'm not exaggerating," she swiftly insisted, adding, I stuck worse up there. However, this will not be a part of my exercise routine. Following class, they talked about the most recent arguments between Shamia and Phaedra, with Shamia maintaining that Phaedra had attempted to hit on her husband while she was married. When questioned about the allegations, Phaedra responded later, saying Shamia was lying on behalf of Candy because the two of them were embroiled in an odd sex triangle with Todd, Candy's husband. She is pursuing both, Phaedra persisted. Later, when Sherry quipped that Candy would have to have been hiding in a closet to be so convinced that Portia had sex with Riley's father, Russell Block Spencer, Candy brought up similar charges. Candy must have been in someone's closet, Sherry remarked. Portia retaliated, saying, or still in one. It seems like she recently revealed her sexual orientation, Sherry remarked afterwards, referring to the women's rumors as messy little *********. In the episode, Candy's former partner Block also made an appearance. He called Riley, their 14-year-old daughter, on her birthday and asked to meet up, even though Riley had been away from home for the majority of her childhood. Riley expressed that she wanted her mother to accompany her as support. Riley's father contacted her on her birthday, which is fantastic, Candy, who gave her $5,000 worth of jewelry as a birthday present, later said. However, she foresaw it, saying, I won't hold my breath about him hanging out with Riley. He won't give her another call or text till she is 15. Noelle, Cynthia's 16-year-old daughter, and Peter had a sad reunion, with Noelle stating that, despite Peter having raised her for the past 8 years, it hurt and seemed like nobody cares when he left her life. Peter told his former partner, you guys are a package, so it's about me respecting her space. He quickly started crying and told Noelle, there are times when adults can be selfish. I'm sorry 1,000 times to you. I was in error. Cynthia Bailey is in grief after her father's passing. The 56-year-old Real Housewives of Atlanta star announced her father Alec as passing on Instagram on December 11 by posting a picture from her early years with the remark, "Rest in peace, Daddy." She tweeted a picture of the framed picture of her younger self that her father had kept at his home on Saturday, reflecting on the loss. She addressed her father in the touching post, writing, "All I wanted to ever do was be a good daughter and make you proud of me. I was very moved by all we had experienced together, both the highs and lows, and I noticed that you had this picture of me with you at all times, the entire duration. I'll keep it close to me as well now that I have it," she went on. "I vow to keep trying to make you proud, even as you watch over me from heaven." Bailey continued, saying, "I'm thankful for the wonderful memories, as in the end, those are the only ones that really matter." In another tweet honoring her father's life and discussing his burial, the Bravo star stated that her father passed away on December 10 at the age of 78. She released video from the memorial service along with a picture of her late father, and in the caption she thanked her fans, family, and followers for their warm wishes, prayers, texts, DMs, phone calls, and heartfelt condolences. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.